You see a woman who catches your eye. You feel that pull, but something stops you. Maybe she seems out of your league. Maybe she's busy. Maybe you've tried before and gotten that polite, cold, no thanks. You watch her, wondering what it would take. What magic words would make her see you differently? You feel stuck between wanting to try and the fear of another rejection. Here's the truth. A woman's initial interest isn't fixed. It's not a yes or no carved in stone. It's a feeling, and feelings can change based on what you do, how you act, and what energy you bring. You can't make her want you, but you can change the game so completely that her attraction becomes the most natural thing in the world. The man she ignores today doesn't have to be the man she's drawn to tomorrow. The difference isn't magic, it's psychology. I'm Alex Reed, behavioral analyst, and this is Inner Plan. If you're ready to move past guesswork and learn what actually works, you're in the right place. Hit the like button and subscribe right now. This is where hope gets replaced by strategy. Most men think attraction is about what you say. A clever line, a big gesture, showing off what you have. This is a trap. It turns you into a performer begging for her approval. Real attraction isn't about getting her to want you. It's about becoming a man who is naturally attractive. The shift is inside you, not in your pickup lines. Your goal isn't to convince her. Your goal is to become undeniable. I study behavior, and through that, I see 3 core systems that control a woman's attraction. I call this the attraction shift framework. These aren't tricks. They are principles. When you understand these 3 things, you change everything. You stop seeking her interest and start commanding her attention. Let's start with the first principle, the economy of attention. Think of a woman's attention like gold. Right now, she's flooded with people wanting it. Social media, work, friends, other guys. Your first job isn't to grab her attention. Your first job is to make your attention so valuable that she wants to earn it. Most men do the exact opposite. They give their attention away for free, making it worthless. Here's what that looks like. Ben sees Maya at a coffee shop. She's working on her laptop. The old Ben would walk over, interrupt her, and say, "Hi, I just had to say you're stunning. Can I buy you a coffee?" He's giving his highest value, his full attention, immediately, for free. He's a beggar, not a trader. Maya gives a polite no thanks and looks away. His attention was cheap, so she treated it that way. Now, the new way. Ben sees Maya. He doesn't approach. He gets his coffee, sits nearby, and does his own work. He's calm and focused. He's not looking at her. He's showing his attention is on his own purpose. Later, when they both get up, he makes brief eye contact and gives a simple, warm smile. No words. Then he goes back to packing his bag. He just did something powerful. He offered a small signal, but held back his full attention. He made his attention seem selective. Maya, who gets hit on all the time, is now curious. Why didn't he try to talk to me? By not giving it away cheap, he made his attention valuable. The next time they see each other, everything is different. Are you failing here? You are if you're always available. You reply to her texts instantly, every time. You always initiate. You clear your schedule for her. You give her intense, overwhelming focus before she's done anything to earn it. You look for her approval on everything you say. The big mistake men make is the attention flood. They think showing lots of interest creates interest. It does the opposite. It shows you have nothing better to do. It removes all mystery. You become a boring open book. Here's your fix. The attention investment strategy. First, the principle of scarcity. Be busy with your own life. Have a purpose. When you're with her, be fully present. Then be fully gone. After a great conversation, end it first. Say, "This was great. I've got to run to my training. Talk soon." Then leave. Your attention is now a limited offer, not an all-you-can-eat buffet. Second, the balanced initiation rule. For every time you text her, wait for her to text you once before you do it again. You text Monday? Don't text again until she texts you. This creates balance. It filters out women who won't invest and teaches interested women your attention requires something back. Third, calm focus. When you're with her, give her your full attention. Put your phone away. Listen. But don't stare like a puppy. Your attention should feel like a choice you're making because she's interesting, not a need you have because you're lonely. She will feel the difference immediately. This works because you stop being free validation. You become validation she has to engage with to get. You flip it. Instead of you hoping she gives you a chance, she wonders if she can earn your real interest. That's the foundation. Now, the second principle, the value signal. Attraction isn't about your job title or your bank account. It's about the value you bring to her life. Value is your ability to make her life better, more stable, or more fun. But you can't just tell her you're valuable. You have to show it through how you act. A high-value man doesn't chase. He doesn't complain. He doesn't seek approval. He's a source of good things, not a drain on her energy. Picture this. Two men, David and Mike, meet Chloe at a barbecue. David spends the whole time next to Chloe. He laughs too loud at her jokes. He offers to get her drinks. He talks about his important job. He's trying hard to show his value by helping her and talking about himself. Chloe thinks he's nice, but feels pressure to entertain him. Mike is different. He's friendly to Chloe, but talks to other people too. He tells a funny story about getting lost hiking that makes the whole group laugh. He helps the host flip burgers without making a big deal. He's calm. He's comfortable with silence. He asks Chloe a thoughtful question about her work and then actually listens. He's not performing for her. He's just being a high-value guy, and she gets to see it. Chloe finds herself wanting to talk to Mike more. His value was shown, not told. Are you failing here? You try to buy interest with gifts or paying for everything. You talk badly about other men or her ex. Your mood goes up and down with hers. You have no passions or goals of your own to talk about. The big mistake is the resume pitch. Men list accomplishments. I drive this car. I run this business. It's weak. It screams, please like me. High value is quiet. It's shown by how you carry yourself, how you treat people, and how you handle problems. Here's your fix. The triad of demonstrated value. Pillar 1, social proof. Be liked by others. When you walk in, greet people. Be warm and respectful to everyone, not just the pretty woman. Have friends who respect you. A man valued by his own tribe is automatically seen as more valuable. Pillar 2, emotional stability. Your mood is your own. When something goes wrong, you stay calm. You don't complain loudly. You don't get too excited by small wins. You are steady. This tells her subconscious you can handle stress, which means you could handle a relationship. This is a huge trigger. Pillar 3, purposeful action. Be a man who does things. Have a project, a goal, a passion. Talk about it with energy, not to impress her, but because you love it. Say, I'm rebuilding this old engine, and it's fighting me, but I'll get it. This shows skill, patience, and passion. This works because you stop asking her to judge you. You become your own judge. You live by your own standards. When she sees that, she's not being sold to. She's being invited into a quality life. Wanting to be part of that becomes her idea. That's powerful. Now the third principle, the emotional gateway. The final bridge to real desire is emotion. Logic makes her think. Emotion makes her feel. And feeling is where attraction lives. You have to learn to speak to her emotions, not by being emotional yourself, but by creating space for her emotions to come out. Curiosity, laughter, intrigue. Think about Alex and Emma on a date. Alex spends the date interviewing her. Where did you go to school? What's your job? Do you like to travel? It's logical, factual, and dry. It feels like a job interview. Emma answers, but feels no spark. She's thinking, not feeling. Now, a different way. Instead of, what's your job? Alex says, what's the most interesting thing that happened at work this week, good or bad? This asks for a story, an emotion. He shares a funny, slightly embarrassing story about himself first. He uses playful teasing. So you're a rule follower, huh? I bet you alphabetize your books. He's not just swapping facts, he's creating a mood. He's touching her emotions. Emma leaves feeling energized, not just informed. She feels something, and she links that feeling to him. Are you failing here? Your conversations are interviews. You avoid sharing anything real about yourself. You agree with everything she says. You rush to fill every silence. You make everything safe and smooth, which is boring. The big mistake is the logical loop. Men are trained to solve problems and state facts. They think a good conversation is an efficient info swap. That kills attraction. It creates no emotional memory. You'll be remembered as nice, not as exciting. Here's your fix. Feelings first communication. Step 1. Replace questions with prompts. Don't ask, "Do you like your job?" Ask, "What's the wildest thing that ever happened at your job?" Or, "If you could quit tomorrow, what would you do?" These need stories and opinions, not just facts. Step 2. Use storytelling, not statements. Don't say, "I'm adventurous." Tell a story. "Last year, I got so lost hiking, I ended up in this tiny town. Had to eat at the only diner. The pie was the best I ever had. A disaster that became a highlight." Stories create pictures and feelings. Facts are forgotten. Step 3. Introduce playful tension. This is light, respectful teasing or playful disagreement. It shows you're not afraid to engage, and you see her as an equal, not a goddess. If she says she's organized, smile and say, "Let me guess." You alphabetize your spices. It's light, observant, and creates a fun spark. It gets you out of the boring zone of just agreeing. This works because you stop being just another guy. You become an experience. When you engage her emotions, you create a connection in her heart, not just her head. She links fun, curiosity, and good feelings to you. That emotional link is what turns neutral interest into real desire. You become the guy who makes her feel, and that is irresistible. Let's bring it all together. The Attraction Shift Framework. First, master the economy of attention. Stop giving your attention away cheap. Be scarce, busy, and selective. Second, master the value signal. Stop telling, start showing. Show value through how you treat people, your calmness, and your own passions. Third, master the emotional gateway. Stop interviewing and start creating experiences. Use stories, playful tension, and emotional prompts to make her feel something good with you. This isn't about manipulating one woman who said no. It's about upgrading yourself into a man who naturally attracts women, including ones who didn't notice you before. You work on the source, your behavior, your mindset, your presence, and the results follow. You move from hoping for a yes to living in a way where yes becomes common. Your turn. Look at your own life. Be honest. Which principle do you need to work on most right now? Is it your attention, your value, or the emotional gateway? Comment attention, value, or emotion below. If this showed you a new path, hit the like button right now. It helps more than you know. Subscribe to Inner Plan. Next week, we break down the comeback protocol. What to do when you've been friend-zoned or she's lost interest, and how to reset everything on your terms. I'm Alex Reed. Lead with understanding.